Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession and the chancellor.
I declare that the 633rd Convocation of McMaster University for the conferring of degrees is now in session.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome. I am Dr. Susan Tai, and I have the privilege to serve as Provost and Vice President Academic here at McMaster University. This morning, I also have the great pleasure of serving as your Masters of Ceremonies and welcoming all of you graduates and guests to this convocation ceremony. On behalf of the university, I would like to recognize and acknowledge that we meet today here on the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee nations and within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We must remember that we have a role in upholding the spirit of this agreement, which urged for the peaceful sharing of Earth's resources. We must also not forget that merely acknowledging our presence on these traditional lands is only a small step towards our shared path to reconciliation. I challenge you to consider how you can foster reconciliation among the many peoples that inhabit these lands. I would like to start today's proceedings by acknowledging some of the notable leaders joining me on stage today. Our Chancellor, Ms. Santi Smith, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Farrar, Associate Vice President, Global Health, Dr. Andrea Baumann, Associate Vice President, Students and Learning and Dean of Students, Mr. Sean Van Kunent, Vice Provost, Teaching and Learning, Dr. Kim Dye, Dean, Faculty of Science, Dr. Maureen McDonald, Associate Deans, Directors, Chairs, McMaster University, and Mohawk College faculty members and honored guests. Before we start our formal program, I kindly ask all of you in the hall to please turn off any electronic devices that you have that may ring during the ceremony. I would now like to call on our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, to make her own welcoming remarks and deliver the Thanksgiving address.
Niawe, thank you, Provost Tai. Sego, sewagoego, greetings everyone. Welcome honored guests, staff, families, friends, colleagues, and McMaster University and Mohawk College faculty members, and most importantly, graduands. What an exciting day to share and to celebrate accomplishments and to extend our gratitude. I'm pleased to share with you the Ohandu Geliwadegwe, the words spoken before all else, also called the Thanksgiving Address, spoken in Gaingeha, the Mohawk language. Se watahosios ne gat ne galiwesa, ne ona ne angalihohetste ne ganawala donsula. These words of wisdom aim to bring our minds and hearts together, to acknowledge, give thanks, affirm our interconnections, cultivate compassion and kindness to all living entities, and to remind us of our responsibilities to sustain nature's delicate balance and to encourage peaceful coexistence in alignment with the immensity of creation. Daiti nuwalaro ne ongwe su'a, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the people, human beings, our ancestors, our family, our friends, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne yetini stoha johonjade eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to our Mother Earth, for she provides us with everything that we need to survive and thrive, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne ganega lunyo, eto na yontahage ne nagwat nagula. We give gratitude to all of the waters, from the oceans to the streams, to the waters flowing in our body, to the water that quenches our thirst. Water is life, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne gonjunk su'a, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We give greetings to all of the fish life, who help to purify the waters and provide us with nourishment, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne yotunduni, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and our gratitude to all of the plants, from the grasses to the medicines which help to purify and strengthen our bodies, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne odzit no wasu'a, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We give greetings to all of the insect life who help to pollinate the plants and to sustain life, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne jonhekwe, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to our sustenance foods for providing us with nourishment and their medicine, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne wahyariyunta, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We give gratitude to all of the fruit who help to nourish us, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne gondirio, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the animals, many who sacrifice their lives to help sustain us, and who are our teachers and our guides, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne zito ongu'a, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to all of the birds whose beautiful singing help to uplift our spirits and bring peace and calm to our hearts, so be it in our minds. Daiti nuwalaro ne galunda ongu'a, eto na yontohage ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to every species of tree. We cannot live without the oxygen they provide us. Their roots and sap provide nourishment and cleansing for our body. and we are grateful for their shelter and shade. So be it in our minds. Daiti ni walaro ne zower la warnier, eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the circulating winds who travel the earth, bringing new life and new breath. Through observing the winds, we recognize the cycling of the seasons and messages about the environment. So be it in our minds. Daiti ni walaro ne ladiwerlas, eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to grandfather thunderers for purifying the air and awakening the earth and awakening us. The powerful voice of lightning and thunder help to bring on the replenishing and renewing rains. So be it in our minds. Datsi dawanuwalaro ne angjange ni galakwa eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We offer greetings and gratitude to eldest brother Sun, who appears each morning consistently to provide us with sunshine, protection, and energy for all living things to thrive. So be it in our minds. Daiti no walaro ne asa tanega wat nirele eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to our grandmother Moon for lighting up the nighttime sky and for her powerful pull on our waters, governing of cycles, women, and birth. So be it in our minds. Daiti ni walaro ne yo zisto warlunyo eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We give greetings and thanks to the stars, to the cosmos, for providing us with direction, guidance, and dazzling our eyes when we look into the sky. So be it in our minds. Daiti ni walaro ne de yonkiaradom, eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to our protectors, our spiritual guardians who provide clarity of mind and peace in our hearts. So be it in our minds. Datsi dawanuwalaro ne gansant stanza logoa saoyela eto na yonto hage ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to creation, the immense creative energy that lives and moves in every living thing and lives and moves in all of us. Da eto ni gawanage da eto. This humble acknowledgement is a reminder of the immensity of the creative living universe of which we are a very small part. It frames our responsibilities as protectors of nature and upholders of skana, meaning peace and balance. Peace and balance within ourselves and in relationship to kin, community, and the environment. We are grateful to be here present today in this moment in acknowledgement and celebration of all of your accomplishments and to recognize each graduate for the energy, dedication, and perseverance in your journey to complete your degree at McMaster University. It's an exciting day for all of you who are graduating, and it's often more exciting for those of you who supported you along the way, in many cases, have played a key role in you being here today. Today, we acknowledge those special people with care, support, and gratitude. Our family, friends, and colleagues, and McMaster University staff and faculty. Graduands, you have achieved a great deal to get to this very moment. Celebrate, be reflective, enjoy this time, soak it all in, and we all look forward to what you will bring to the future. Yoyanale, congratulations to the class of 2023. Please enjoy the ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. I would now like to introduce the Dean of the Faculty of Science, Dr. Maureen McDonald, to make her welcoming remarks and then present the honorary degree recipient.
Good morning, everyone. We reached out to some of the students who are graduating today. We asked them to look back at their time at McMaster and share what they learned both in and outside of the classroom, the moments that really mattered, who made a difference, and what they will miss the most. While the students came from all different programs, there was a common theme running through their answers, and that theme was community. Community is what the students valued the most, and in community, it is community that they will miss the most as they, like you, start new chapters in their lives today. Your communities at McMaster were made up of classmates and friends, professors, TAs, staff, coaches, mentors, and many others. You learned in these communities that science, like life, is a team effort. Yes, you can do it alone, but you will go further and have a way better time if you go together. So I want to leave you all with two final assignments for your science degree that are all about community. First, graduands, as you line up and get ready to walk across the stage, I want you to think of someone who made a difference to you. And then I want you to personally thank them. Send them a text message, post a shout out on social media, fire off an email, or even send a handwritten card. That's something your parents and grandparents used to send, and it involves stamps and a mailbox. The stamp goes in the top right corner. Let that person know how they helped you out. There's a great quote from Maya Angelou that is worth repeating here. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Here's your other assignment. It has a bit longer timeline, and we're not going to really check up on the deadline. It's not enough for you to join communities. At some point in your career, I want you to build one. Be the catalyst who brings people together. And I want you to create a community that is as diverse and inclusive as those you were part of here in the Faculty of Science at McMaster University. Now, some of you have already built communities as undergraduate or graduate students. You have made our faculty and university an even better place to learn and work. I cannot thank you enough. In many spaces, it is you that is driving real change, and we're just trying to keep up with you. Create communities where everyone can be brave and courageous and free to be their true selves. A community where, like you during your time with us, where people will do some pretty remarkable things. This has happened for you here at McMaster. Please return the favor later in your career and wherever you call home. Thank you for having been part of our community in the Faculty of Science at McMaster University. We are so very proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you'll do next as community builders, scientists, and McMaster alumni. Thank you. It is now my honor to present to you our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Verena Tunnicliffe. Verena Tunnicliffe is a marine biologist, professor emeritus, and Canada Research Chair in Deep Ocean Research at the University of Victoria, with appointments both in the Department of Biology and the School of Earth and Ocean Sciences. As an undergraduate student at McMaster University, Dr. Tunnicliffe discovered the passion for fieldwork that would shape the rest of her career. She then completed her MPhil and her PhD at Yale University, graduating to a post at the Institute of Ocean Sciences on Vancouver Island. Not a tough spot for your first job. Using a nearly forgotten deep-sea submersible, Dr. Tunnicliffe developed a number of novel strategies for employing that submersible for research purposes. In 1983, she received, in her words, smelly, wormy stuff from a ship dredging the ocean floor around hydrothermal vents on the Juan de Fuca Ridge. That sample began Dr. Tunnicliffe's work with hydrothermal vent ecosystems. Her research in that field has affected how we look for life on other planets, how we understand life in extreme conditions, how we view ocean change, and how we sequence DNA, just to mention a few outcomes. As a marine biologist, Dr. Tunnicliffe's impact can be measured in the 10 underwater species named in her honor, and in her development of the Venus Victoria Experimental Network Undersea Cabled Observatory. Dr. Tunnicliffe is also a staunch advocate for the conservation of hydrothermal vent ecosystems and, more broadly, our oceans. In fact, she helped inspire Canada to begin protecting those unique ocean floor ecosystems by establishing the nation's first marine protected area, the Endeavour Hot Sea Vents MPA. She also led the development of 3 submissions that form the Deep Ocean Stewardship Initiative, responses to the International Seabed Authority's framework for regulatory approaches to deep seabed mining. She was an appointed expert for the United Nations World Ocean Assessment as a member of the Scientific Advisory Committee for the Canadian Healthy Oceans Network Phase 2, is on the board of directors for the Canadian Lake Pulse Network, and serves as a member of the International Science Advisory Board of the Okinawa Institute of Technology in Japan. A founding member of the board of directors for the Shaw Centre for the Salish Sea in Sydney, BC, Dr. Tunnicliffe also works with the United States National Ocean and Atmospheric Administration to provide scientific advice related to the hydrothermal vents in the Marina Arc and the Back Arc. Dr. Tunnicliffe is an officer of the Order of Canada and a fellow of both the Royal Society of Canada and the Explorers Club. She is an honorary citizen of the City of Victoria and the citizen sponsor of the Canadian Coast Guard ship, Sir John Franklin. She has earned the National Research Council of Canada's Stacey Prize, the British Columbia Research Council Prize, the Vancouver Aquarium Newman Award for Conservation and Research, and the University of Victoria Turpin Gold Medal for Career Achievements. Chancellor Smith, McMaster alumni Verena Tunnicliffe is one of the world's leading marine biologists, conservationists whose exploration, scholarly work, and advocacy have influenced not only her own field, but everything from human health to our understanding of the worlds beyond our own. I ask that you recognize her achievements by conferring upon her the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Verena Tunnicliffe, by the authority of McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa in McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Can I sign? You can sign. I would now like to invite Dr. Tunnicliffe to deliver the convocation address.
Madam Chancellor, President Ferrara, faculty and staff, graduates, family and friends, I do appreciate the introduction. However, if you don't mind, I'm going to give a slightly different one. I come from a small town on the Ottawa River. It lies in the traditional hunting grounds of the Pikwakanagan First Nation. It is just a beautiful region, but quite isolated. So at age 18, I arrived here to start at McMaster. I had come to the big city finally. And in the first few months, I made the most of it. I discovered parties, men, fast cars, and vodka. To this day, I can't stand the stuff. By Christmas time, I failed most of my exams. I was on probation the next term from both my father and the Dean of Science, and I don't know who terrified me more. I struggled to turn it around in the second term, but in the last month of that year, a new prof lectured. He was just newly hired. He lectured in my geology class, and he painted such a vivid picture of the ocean as he compared modern oceans to ancient that I was captivated. In the second year, I started to listen. I had good profs in biology and in geology, and it began to penetrate, and I learned to learn. At the end of that second year, the same prof hired me to work as a field assistant in the Bay of Fundy. It was the first time I saw the ocean, and then I never looked back. So what's the point of my story? Partly it's to fulfill the assignment that the Dean of Science just gave. I am so grateful to be here to say thank you. This institution gave a failing student a second chance. And I just am really grateful to that. As a prof myself, I never looked at first-year marks. In fact, I just tried to look hard beyond the numbers and look into what each student had to give, as I was so honored to train so many amazing scholars in my career. Now, as Chancellor Smith said in her address, water gives life. The ocean is a wondrous, wondrous place. It is really difficult to penetrate. It's an alien world to us. But there are so many mysteries that can teach us, and so many discoveries left for young scientists. We know that the ocean is absorbing most of the heat and much of the carbon dioxide that we're throwing into it. It is a place that gives so many services to us, such as delivering food, pharmaceuticals, fertilizers, among many, many other things. But like everywhere else, it's under stress. The temperatures are rising, the oxygen is declining. There's plastics everywhere, and overfisheries are rampant. But I have hope. I have hope for two reasons. Ocean ecosystems are resilient. Where we have made the effort, we see the results. Coral reefs that are restored, seabeds recovering from the rampages of deep-sea trawling. The second reason I have a hope is because of the people leaving here today and across this country with training, with a sense of environmental awareness, and with an appreciation of social justice. We need new ideas, and it's not going to come from under gray hair like this. It's agile young minds that are going to provide many of the novel solutions that we need for issues like climate change, ocean problems, and so many of the other issues that we face today. So, graduating class, I congratulate you on your achievements, and I encourage you to enjoy today to the fullest, for tomorrow you have work to do. Thank you, Madam Chancellor.
Congratulations, Dr. Tunnicliffe. I would now like to welcome Dr. David Farrar, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to present the graduates to the Chancellor for admission to their degrees.
Will the graduands please stand? This is the best part of the ceremony. They turn the lights on. They turn the lights on and we all get to see you at the moment you graduate. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the McMaster University Senate, I present to you these candidates and those in absentia in order that you may confer the appropriate degrees upon them, and I bear witness that they are worthy and suitable.
Graduands, by my authority and that of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to admit those before me today and those in absentia to their individual degrees at McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees. My sincere congratulations to you all. Please be seated.
Graduates, I now ask that each of you join me on stage so the Chancellor and I may welcome you into the McMaster community of scholars. I would be delighted to shake your hand or bump fists or acknowledge your accomplishments without touching. Our Chancellor will acknowledge your accomplishments without touching. Congratulations.
Honored guests, so that each graduate's name may be heard, it would be appreciated if during the presentation of the graduates, you would hold your collective applause to the end of each degree category. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Mary Cree Arsenio. Shaila Jamal. Irina Gillick. Yasaman Zabari. Alina Protopopescu. Madam Chancellor, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Science. Rachel Ann Fortier. Emily Jane Garrett. Sally Zhu. Zona Ray Lamon. Brandon Stephen Donald McIntyre. Megan Rigway. Eva Stefanova Brader Maliva. Noah Max Stegman. Jacqueline Winden. Jacob Luke Anthony Bodin. Rebecca Hale. Charlene Ford Smith. Okay.
Madam Chancellor, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Applied Science. Anahita Abtahi. Hope Adams. Jawaria Aijaz. Nivediha Orunthara Varasa. Definia Babustin. Christina Michaela Bechtel-Becker. Ethan Begg. Yitong B. Danielle Cassidy Blaine. Sarah Irene Bultus. Claire Buenpensero. Chloe Cabral. Alisa Joanna Charles. Peyton Lorraine Chinnery. Maddie Clark. Holly Marie Connor. Michaela Danielle Desimone. Yana El Hosseini. Cheyenne Arosha Farley. Sarah Fawaz. Jessica Fernandez. Elliot Chi Kwang Fung. Alexandria Garliff. Sarah Gates. Leanne Elise Gilmore. Kristen Green. Yushuan Guo. Alina Sahar Hashmi. Taylor Nicole Holmes. Yiwen Hu. Danielle Yanjarevsky. Julia Jones. Lydia Suzanne Justice. Lauren Michaela Karkada. Abhilasha Kaur. Katrina Maria King. Tiffany Nicole Klassen. Michaela Coabel. Shraddha Pradeep Kumar. Sarah Kunyadi. Clara Elise Lalonde. Michelle Jung. Brianna Alangi Liaki. Megan Xiao Yu Lu. Ramandeep Singh Manku. Erin MacArthur Voiti. Jada Ebony Mia McCoy. Abigail Joy McMahon. Jack Patrick Allen McPherson. Isabella Athena McQuaid. Nafisa Ololade Faith Mamudu. Jenna Lee Morrison. Sarah Naipaul. Caitlin Neff. Abigail Carolina Novakovsky. Temilolua Manifiolawu Olubode. Madeline Danielle Poluska. Amy Patel. Tyler Anthony Pavlich. Sarah Pecora. Desiree Melissa Perry. Kashika Raghavan. Joshua Ramos. Sierra Grace Richards. Max Henry Rosen. Tara Sinclair Ruffley. Grace Lee Rumble. Maya Sagu. Sandra Sanchez. Dakota Marie Julie Schleichhorn. Liana Francis Schott. Kayla Ayana Shillingford. Caitlin Leah Smith. Aum Maheshkuma Jayshriba Thakar. Jessica Elizabeth Trushinsky. Abigail Margaret Ward Van Ingen. Rhiannon Venetia. Emily Faberg. Candice Natalia Walkes. Benjamin Scott Walton. Mina William. Ashley Jai. Jingmi Zhang. Yian Zhang. Renji Zhang. Madam Chancellor, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Science. Mariam Abbas. Dalia Abbas. Julia Elizabeth Marie Aby. Pearl Olosubami Oyoduni Balogun. Mariam Afridi. Fiorelle Conrado Aguiar Lopez. Kundan Ochluwalia. Fahil Ahmed. Kaila Ahmad. Aliza Ahmed. Mariam Al-Awad. Ali Al-Bayati. Hashim Hamed Alani. Amil Al-Azawi. Maham Ali. Julia Rose Allen. Satak Anand. Elliot Garcia Andre. Manish Dev Anglish. Jada Appleby. Kausiga Arathinthan. Noah Earl Bacon. Venus Baker Donya Badi. Christine Balio. Amneet Kaur Baines. Supriya Baines. Leila Bakar. Sydney Mary Barber. Amanda Elizabeth Bardwell. Alicia Bazo. Nadia Cristina Benedetto. Ezra Barisha. Ryan Thomas Bevington. Krusik Bandari. Karina Patou. Harshmeet Singh Bhati. Daivat Birju Kumar Bavsar. Dasta Kaur Bode. Alessia Bilus. Freddie Bishai. Omaya Ali Bohuia. Denix K. Bowes. Maxwell Joseph Kane. Nicole Marie Calderon. Sophia Campitelli. Simon Caneo. Lukshika Kanthia. Diane Jennifer Cardwell. Jordan Kunin Chan. Maggie Chan. Lane Chakatli. Nicholas Alexander Charters. Vicky Van Chui Chow. Urvi Chowdhury. Catherine Joyce Chea. William Chen. Matthew Cheong. Anna Chenobab. Jasjit Kaur Choka. Sheila Murid Chowdhury. Eddie Chow. Alexandra Clark. Kendra Elizabeth Cleaver. Sarah Clements. Alex Tso. Olivia Caulfield. Julia Amarie Colafranceschi. Megan Lee Quoto. Jezreel Eric Dalmida. Meggie Dang. Tolu Alase Emiolua Daya Olaide. Erica de Oliveira Ahmad. Madeline Jane Dean. Sufal Deb. Kelly Deeth. Jenna Denmark. Harshdeep Dhaliwal. Sydney Eileen Dobbin. Jaden Dosanjh. Jaslyn Tiana Drage. Adrian Christopher Dragayescu. Veronica Du. Azra Denise Dunzelli. Melissa Iswaram Orti. Leon Edmeads. Irem Exiolio. Habiba Ahmed Alikrat. Mazin El-Kayat. Joanna May Enright. Selena Esteves. Susanna Fang. Elisa Beata Fever. Lara Cristina Bonaventera Field. Emily Rose Gerardo Fletcher. Eleanor Gam. Krishna Gandhi. Maria Gaidarova. Sofia Gentile. Yalda Gardapana. Alexa Victoria Gobush. Emily Delphine Gomez Choque. Paula Gomez Morales. Chloe Juliet Goss. Dylan Presley Graham. Miles Desmond Fraser Green. Ashley Elizabeth Sidney Grew. Taylor Gronkowski. Carolina Maria Gurdek. Yasha Hagigi. Eugene Daran Hall. Sydney Nicole Harrison. Avery Hart. Laura Hawkins. Madeline Kathleen Hayes. Jiwoo Hieu. Colin Eric Heron. Ryan Yang Hodgson. Caroline Jane Holichka. Shanhui Yong. Laura Hoover. Amy Hopman. Zoha Jalil Horani. Erin Lynn Shu. Claudia Susan Hui Lui Huang. Crystal Huang. Clement Huang. Julian David Hurtado Rodriguez. Huda Hussein. Katerina Rose Yakobuki. Adan Hazem Hassan. Jacob Im. Habiba Oluwatoyin Ajoke Imam. Jaholian Casey John. Yun Sung Jung. Shivanthi Kandapa. Tassin Karim. Priyanka Kashyap. Avik Kaul. Danyal Ahmed Khan. Rida Khan. Afraz Khoja. Jacob Ethan Kim. Jink Young Samuel Kim. Minsu Kim. Luna Seyung Kim. Emerence Kitenge. Christopher K. Chi Ko. Kirash Kudani. Shruti Angela Krishna. Jason Lamb. Olivia Lisa Langil. Noor Latif. Jonathan Youngman Lee. Rebecca Louise Lee. Constantine Lenz Gill. Benjamin Chase Litson. Chun Lin Liu. Sabrina Lloyd Ellis. Jessica Eden Lowe. Jolie Luke. Andriy Litvin. Imane Matala. Lachlan Thomas McLean. Alexandra Nicole Macri. Olivia Grace Madigan. Safa Mahmood. Gareth Mann. Olivia Mann Delaney. Riley Catherine Mantulak. Jessica Marquezan. Alaini Marinucci. Kiana Masudi. Liam James McAllister. Rebecca Nicole McDonald. Kaylee Nicole Melcher. Jessica Dana Malong. Alan Minkovich. Vanessa Mizi. Ahmed Ayman Mohammed. Freddie Renee Montague. Zain Farouk Musa. Pawana Muhammad. Eric Carson Muzilar. Elisa Gillian Murdoch. Connor James Murney. Callista Jacqueline Marie Murphy. Leslie Sean Murray. Sanya Nagpal. Soumya Naik. Hayley Patricia Nolt. Megan Elizabeth Nemeth. Marina Hetty Nevison. May Na Nguyen. Samuel James Thompson Nichols. Rosa Maria Nucci. Maria Nyuka. Isememi Alero Okonofua. Sarah Anna Okun. Piper Olver. Cadence Apoka. Mackenzie Lynn Orlando. Asal Oslati. Sweli Pacheco. Julie Jin Hee Park. Dristi Patel. Nikki Patel. Jatharth Patel. Rue Pates. Jacqueline Pavlik. Julia Patricia Perfetto. Sarah Peroni. Luca Plasicenscu. Elizabeth Podoleshansky. Taylor Renee Pomelo. Monia Purarshidi. Colin Porter. Esha Prasad. Maya Victoria Psaris. Insha Punjani. Jessica Yue Shu. Puya Rayasifinachi. Athika Rahunathan. Sahana Ramshankar. Merup Kaur Randawa. Chandini Ranganathan. Sarah Jane Ransom. Kushi Rathod. Saida Kauser Razvi. Nicholas Razagi. Aliasgar Remanji. Zainab Saad. Sina Sayedi. Maha Salman Chima. Hannah Scholtens. Jonathan Seguin. Angel Sanjeev Kumar Sen. Pahan Sayed Maji. Jury. Delaney Anaji Zgro. Raj Shah. Sophia Shaheen. Arish Sheikh. Manev Shada. Manisha Sharma. Lauren Sheffield. Helen Yichin Shen. Sanam Shakuhi. Israel Spielman. Riham Siddiqui. Kulisara Wasathian. Vipuja Shiva Yoga Raja. Alisa Alexandra Skouros. Nicole Sandra Slodovi. Karina Heng Ji Tso. Leila Shireen Somani Davis. Emma Bhavya Sood. Zoe May Spronk. Bradley Squarek. Anna Rushandra Stanchu. Darian Steele. Megan Anna Stickle. Anna Studabats. Tasnia Suba. Martina Khong Sulay Monova. Kavin Surendra. Sathana Surendran. Natasha Schulist. Ariel Teresia Takach. Mohammed Taleb. Megan Tamburo. Christina Tsai Tang. Shakiba Tashakori. Yumiko Trinity Iwakata Tesoro. Nicholas Tai. Anmol Thin. Felicia Tigani. Regan Todd. Michaela Gabrielle Tchaikovsky. So Darith Tran. Isabel Tremblay. Eunice Josephine Tungal. Nicole Marie Tuok. Anthony Sean Tutinjan. Sydney Uglow. Nicole Weisman. Maya Agni van de Musala. Arthi Velusamy. Anaga Vinod. Tanisha Warrior. Melissa Vavzhenik. Jordan Alexandra Welsh. William Alistair Verstyuk. Cameron Whalen. Cassidy Shea Wilson. Natalie Jane Wilson. Isabella Sarah Wise. Bernice Chor Wai Wong. Brian Wong. Joyce Ming-Shin Yan. Fen Yang. Yixin Yang. Natalie Yarosh. Sonvin Yim. Jana Zahreddin. Nauman Zain. Nabila Zaman. Kevin Jeng. Jackie Ji Shi Zhou. Polina Zlochevskaya. Madam Chancellor, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Science. Maya Qadr Ali. Seamus O'Donnell. Nathan Theodorus Walschutz.
Let's give one more round of applause for our graduates. Woo! Woo! I would now like to introduce Ms. Megan Nemeth, a graduate of the degree Honors Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences program, who will be delivering the valedictory address. You can tell I went to university. I prepared this crumpled piece of paper for my speech. So hello, my fellow graduates. As your valedictorian, I was advised by my peers to create a relatable yet thought-provoking speech that could be cut down into bite-sized quotes for TikTok. However, I could not pass on the opportunity to dedicate the time I have up here to administer what could possibly be your very last pop quiz. Woo, don't get too excited. Okay, but no worries, there are no wrong answers. This is not Physics 1A03 where yes, there are wrong answers. And yes, yours are wrong. So, okay, this should be easy. First question. Please be sure to color entire bubble when inputting student number into the, no wait, sorry, that is, yeah, that's the cover page, okay. First real question, question one, true or false? Again, should be easy. We are gathered here today to celebrate and recognize the incredible hard work of the Faculty of Sciences graduating class of 2023. I'll take that as true. Okay, take that as true. Okay, question two, and this is a role play question, okay. It's the first day of classes for the term, and you're looking for your 8:30 a.m. lecture in BSV. Do you, A, come to class with questions prepared after already going over the course syllabus and reviewing class materials? No wrong answers. B, ask the professor if this is going to be testable on the midterm in the middle of them explaining the syllabus? Or C, get lost in the second basement of BSB and arrive to class 20 minutes late? No wrong answers, no wrong answers. Okay, another role play question, question three. You're in the middle of an online class on Zoom, Do you A, get tense and debate if your PJs are classy enough for everyone to see after your professor asks for everyone to turn their cameras on? B, accidentally leave your mic on and confess to the whole class that you thought this was going to be a bird course. Or C, notice your professor's cat in the background and demand they introduce them to the entire class. Okay, question 4. We're in unprecedented times. The country is facing a global pandemic and things are moving online. You don't know what to expect in regard to changes in your home life, let alone changes in your post-secondary experience. Do you, A, hold your loved ones close, let the people you care about know that you're there for them, no matter the distance. B, work together with your peers to build a sense of community through online interactions, virtual events, or anything else your creativity allows. C, be flexible and courageous in the face of adversity. You find solidarity in one another. Or D, all of the above. I think everyone has expectations for how their post-secondary experience is supposed to go, and I don't think any of us expected a global pandemic. But let me tell you, when things changed, I, like most people, took time to mourn those expectations. And let me tell you what else I found in that period of mourning that I did not expect. Nothing could have prepared me for how warmly I was embraced by the community here. Between virtual group projects, emailing professors with concerns, and empathetic discussions with my peers about our health and safety, I got to see every passionate step we took along the way to help one another. And I hope you take that with you. I hope that when you take this diploma and you look at it hanging up on your wall or dust it off after pulling it out from underneath your bed, that you remember the kind hands and the warm smiles that helped you along the way. And likewise, the people that helped you along the way. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to the school officials here today to celebrate with us, including Chancellor Smith, President Farrer, Dean McDonald, and the entire provost for supporting us and our education. And I'd also like to thank every graduating student for being a part of this amazing journey. And with that, congratulations, graduating class of 2023. You made it. Thank you, Megan. May I now call upon Dr. Maureen McDonald, who will present the President's Award for Outstanding Contributions to Teaching and Learning.
The President's Award for Outstanding Contributions to Teaching and Learning is granted to those educators who, through innovation and commitment, have significantly enhanced the quality of their students' learning experience. It's my pleasure to present the President's Award for Outstanding Contributions to Teaching and Learning to Dr. Rosa Da Silva. Congratulations, Dr. Da Silva. I encourage everyone to follow the QR code listed in your program to read about Dr. Da Silva's outstanding contributions. But watching almost all of the graduands take a look at her and remember her teaching them in first-year bio, I think you all know her already. So once again, congratulations, Dr. Da Silva.
Congratulations, Dr. Da Silva. I would now like to draw your attention to this screen behind me that will feature a message from the McMaster Alumni Association.
Hello, I'm Kareem El-Imam. I graduated from McMaster in 2006 with a Bachelor's of Science. I'm the current president of the McMaster Alumni Association. In 1894, at the end of our university's first convocation, there were 16 McMaster alumni. Today, you join a family of more than 229,000 alumni in 144 countries. All of us have back memories, just like you do. We remember our classes and clubs, our labs and sports. We look back on friends and challenges, on max places, and people, and we know that we share connections with thousands of other MAC grads. McMaster Alumni Association's job is to give all of us, including you, pathways to connect and engage with our fellow grads and our alma mater. We can help you grow professionally, learn from fellow alumni, and take care of everything from insurance to real estate to financial services and so much more. Today is about you and your graduation, but when you're ready, your Alumni Association will be here. Until then, congratulations and welcome to the MAC Alumni family.
I would now like to invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Farrar, back to the podium to deliver his President's Address.
Chancellor Smith, distinguished guests, award winners, faculty, members of the McMaster community, members of the McMaster graduating class of 2023, friends and family. It is good to see you here in person. The global pandemic we have experienced over the last few years has reminded us how fragile our lives really are and how much we need to be together. Members of the graduating class, one of the real privileges of my role as president is to speak to you on the occasion of your convocation, to offer congratulations on behalf of the university, and to tell you how proud we are of you. How proud I am of you. You have had a university experience like no other class. When you started at McMaster, very few people knew what a coronavirus was. Almost no one had experienced Zoom or Teams for meetings or classes. You may have taken an online course or two, but not an entire semester. And even when you were able to return to the learning environment in person, everything had changed. Now we are back in person, full-time. But in the time since you began your program, we have lived through a global pandemic. We have witnessed scientists around the world race to find new vaccines. We have watched policymakers make difficult questions about healthcare. And we have experienced a lifetime of learning in a few short years. We are back, but everything has changed. We are now more acutely aware than ever of the possibility of future pandemics. We face the indisputable evidence of climate change and its negative impacts. A war has been raging in Europe for more than a year, a catastrophe none of us thought was possible. Disinformation threatens to overwhelm facts and reality, and artificial intelligence appears to be outrunning our systems for managing it. Because the challenges seem so great, we need deliberate strategies to take on these significant questions and to make a difference. In the last couple of years, I've often thought about the insights from psychologist Daniel Kahneman's book, Thinking Fast and Slow. Kahneman argues that our thinking and decision-making are subject to all kinds of biases, fallacies, and errors when we think fast. We give too much weight to the wrong things. We ignore or discard information that doesn't support our view. We pay attention to things that happened recently, but ignore events that have occurred some time ago. Kahneman invites us to think about thinking and to pay attention to what and how we are thinking so that you can make better decisions. Thinking slow describes what happens during your university years. You spend time with people who are considered knowledgeable or experts in a field. You examine data. You consider different perspectives. You look at history. You seek out information outside of your bubble. You make time for conversations and for debate, to hear dozens of different viewpoints, interpretations, or theories, to change your mind or to develop a more complex understanding of difficult issues, to look for truth in unexpected places. The reality is, every day we use a combination of both types of thinking. We don't have the luxury of thinking slow about every decision or every part of our day, so we identify those big questions where slow, deliberate, analytical thinking is required. During the first few years of the pandemic, we were required to make many decisions quickly. Do we close the university to in-person learning? Do we wear masks when we're in public? Who should get vaccinated? At McMaster, we had the benefit of world-class researchers and thinkers who had been working on these kinds of issues for years, and that made our fast decision-making easier. Undoubtedly, the last few years have given you the opportunity to reflect on what really matters to you and what your next steps will be. Maybe your passion will be to address global warming or to find a new source of energy, or maybe it will be about inequity or social justice, or to find ways to make technology work for the public good, or maybe you'll develop a career in the arts or in the world of culture. But given the pace of change, it might involve a career or a project that no one has yet imagined. So how do you prepare for that? You look back over your time at McMaster, and I hope you'll see the answer. You prepare by being curious, by being ambitious and ethical and determined, by challenging assumptions, and by focusing on facts, and by making courageous choices, and sometimes by giving yourself the time to think slow. Whatever your area of study at McMaster, you've been equipped with the tools to solve critical problems and to make a significant positive impact on our community. I'm confident you will take the knowledge, experiences, and insights of the last few years, and from that, you will create a world worth having. And finally, when you receive your diploma from McMaster, you'll note there's only one name on it, yours. But I suspect there are many people who have helped you get to this day of your graduation. Family members, friends, teachers, mentors who have supported you, inspired you, and cheered you on. I hope you'll take some time to thank those people in your life who have helped you get here. The end of your studies and the granting of your degree may feel as if you're crossing a finish line, but you're actually just beginning, and I wish you the very best on your journey.
Thank you, Dr. Farrar. May I invite our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, back to the podium to deliver her closing remarks.
Yoyanale, congratulations to the class of 2023. Yoyanale in Gayengeha means good job or well done, and I would like everybody to say it with me. So we'll sound it out. The first sound is yo. Yo. Yan. Yan. Ale. Ale. And together, Yoyanale. Good job. One more time. Yoyanale. And one last time like you mean it. Yoyanale. Woo! Good job. Good job. As a McMaster alumna myself, I'm looking forward to seeing where you go from here and share what you share of your gifts to better our community and our societies. Nyawa, thank you, Megan and Dr. De Silva and Dr. Tunnicliffe. Congratulations on your achievements and for sharing your words and your journey with us. As Kiram said eloquently in the video, you are now graduates and members of the McMaster alumna family. Dr. Farrar, you've given us a lot to think about. I know that I will take the words of wisdom with me, and graduates, please take those words with you as well. Best wishes in the next part of your journey. Now, in closing, I would like to offer my final announcements. A reception will be held for graduates and their guests in the Wentworth Room B and C in the Convention Center immediately following the ceremony. Finally, I would ask that you please remain standing at your seats until the academic procession and the graduates have left the hall. Please join now in the singing of the national anthem, and after the singing of the anthem, this convocation stands adjourned.